What is going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to On The Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. Together we get stuff done. And I've really got to crack on because I've got a massive backlog now of miniatures to paint, especially with me just building the Indomitus box set like I did, and I know that time-wise this won't make any sense whatsoever, especially as these are now like well in over a month in advance. These videos are recorded, so at the time of recording this, I haven't even started my new job yet, by the way. I start next Wednesday at the time of recording. It's been a while. It's been it's been a couple of weeks since I was on my old team. So yeah, it's been a bit weird, and one of the things I want to talk about is the future and how it pertains to me and my channel. And I will say, I've said it before, but I am so glad I've got these up and running in advance, because you know, you may well catch up with me at some point. Maybe we'll see. Anyway. So if you're new to this, this is what you put on in the background, just whilst you're painting or building or whatever you're doing hobby-wise. Oh, you don't have to be doing it hobby-wise. You do the dishes for all I know. Or, you know, whatever. Put it on in the background. I will talk about some stuff whilst I'm getting stuff done. And I'm going to be finishing up my... Oh, he says finishing up. Got some paint on there. I've got to paint the base, the rim of the base of the Alien Queen, and get her sealed, because yeah, she's ready to go then. And I've decided I'm going to pop all my Aliens miniatures in one of the drawers I've got now. I've got a new set of drawers, I don't know if you know, but yeah, I bought myself another set of them. They're expensive now, wow. But yeah, I did it. I absolutely did it. And I've got space now. I'm going to probably put all my Aliens miniatures in there. Eventually all my Zombicide miniatures can go in there too. And we'll just see. I've got Zombicide Invader in a different set of drawers. I'm rambling on a bit here, and we ain't even started yet. So let's just take a deep breath. Get yourself a tea, coffee, whatever, beverage, your models, glues and paints. Let's get to the bench. So here we are on the bench. I'm going to turn around, grab myself some Chaos Black. That's what I'm going to do. And would you Adam and Eve it? No, I'll just use straight out the pot. Don't have many of these left anymore. These in fact, I'm beginning to wonder, this one might be done. I'm just going to apply it anyway. It's been thinned down loads of times, but I guess it dries out like anything else. And then I'll just simply use the steel ball bearing that's in this pot for another pot of paint. Well, what can I say? The waiting time for this new roll of mine has been unbearable. It's and I've had to deal with occupational health regarding my MS and stuff. You know, want to know the ins and outs of everything, it seems. A lot of it, I don't know how to answer. I don't know what a typical relapse is like. There's no such thing. But there you go. There. That's the rim of that base done. Pop her to one side, because when that's done, I'm going to still hold on to this Chaos Black. When that's dry, it's time for the varnish. I'm seriously considering a gloss varnish for the Queen. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know. Actually, I think I'll do a matte varnish. I'll gloss the acid drool thingamajig. That's blood, she's been shot or whatever. I'll gloss that, but yeah. So, come on then, Pete. Right, how are we going to do this? Got some stuff to do here, boy. Right, so him. And him, is it Silas? Certainly looks like him, yes. So, alright. So for him, I'm thinking a Rakarth flesh for his inner robes. Rakarth flesh. That's what I'm thinking. Flesh. Rakarth. I think I would know it by now. To look at. You know, open the drawer, see it up, right, go, oh yeah, that's Rakarth flesh. Second guess. Right, get some of this on my palette. Let's move Silas over a bit. I don't want to take too much time with this one. So, now I've got my new job. Let's talk about this. So my new role, it's going to involve a lot of hours, but it's going to really help us out. It's going to help me out. So, you know, it's all planning for the future sort of stuff. What I mean is, you know, it's going to be so many hours involved, but it's just a matter of, well, I've just got to think of the future. Think of my long-term goals, what I want out of life, and that kind of thing. See, this is going to give me another feather in my cap. I mean, the G7 roll is already one such feather, and that's pretty amazing because I get quite good responses with my CV now. Yes, that's already a bit of a boost, as I knew it would be. See, this is tricky. See, I would say that is it for Rakarth flesh. Yeah, I would say. Let's do his arrow heads. There in his quiver there. So when I get to doing on the benches now, you know, I have no idea when it will be, because I'm working, you see, on a 4-week shift rotational pattern. So I literally, I just don't know. Now, do I think Doomball Brown would be good for his other robe? Doomball Brown. Well, that's Doomball. We got a more, I don't know, richer one at all. You could say, you could Rhinox hide it, I suppose. Yeah, alright, we'll Rhinox hide it. It is a dark robe, and we'll use the lighter colours for highlights. So we will do that instead. Alright, there's plenty there on the palette. Loads, that is loads. Now, Rhinox hide is not very pigment heavy. Don't get me wrong, it seems like should be a thick paint out of the pot, but it really isn't. You thin that one down. Right. Okay, so this is, and I still don't know his name. Clovis. Oh, I don't know what sort of a name that is, Clovis, but he's one of the characters. Clovis. And Galinsky brush yet again. So what it will do is differentiate between two different browns. That's the beauty with brown, is there's so many different varieties. You know, and you can get really nice reddish undertones with some of them. So I'm starting my new role next Wednesday, so gives me quite a few days off. But that's cool. I will just, you know. I was going to sit back, take it in my stride. That's the strategy I plan to employ. Doing a whole new different thing. So the last role was primarily spreadsheets, primarily for me. A database, spreadsheets in a database, that's what it was. I'm hoping the new role here is going to be a lot more report based, as in like word processing report. Yeah, so I can do, like, I don't know, crime reports and things. That would suit me quite well. And because I'm good at writing, I am good. I studied with the aim. I studied at university for my English degree with the aim to be a good writer. And I know I'm a good writer. So I feel more in a comfort zone, I think, with a word processor type environment. But, you know, spreadsheets again, it's going to come into it, and possibly, certainly used to them now. Oh, this is a big bit of the model here that we're doing. Oop. There we are. Difficult to get the camera angle sometimes. I think it's time to switch the brush out now. Okay. Because I need to get In behind him is here as well. Just I'm going to come. My aim today is to get at least one character finished. That's a tall order, I know. I know it is a tall order. But I'm really hoping it can be achieved. So he's called Clovis. He'll probably end up being a regular character for me. I have absolutely no idea when I'll be able to get to play this game, because now I've got this new job, and I only found out, by the way, about a half hour before starting this video. So I have absolutely no idea time-wise when I'll be able to get. I mean, this role will take me through Christmas, up until March, my birthday. And I wish that my birthday would fall in a sunnier part of the year. I really do. So what I would like, what I haven't done for a long time, is have a barbecue. I'd love a barbecue party. That would be something. There. Now, just gotta get in here somewhere that's not easy to get to. Been watching a lot of lore videos lately on YouTube. I have phases, like I do things like that. Research about something. I'll have to come back in with some of the like Leadbelcher. Right, I think that is a very commendable effort. There. A nice bit of his cloak there. That's good. Right, Silas. I'm going to have a sip of coffee in a moment. Do you know, I actually filmed an On the Bench yesterday, but I never used the footage. I deleted it because I was feeling pretty down yesterday, melancholy about not hearing about the job. You know, I'd been looking around other recruitment agencies and the like. Right, Silas, then. I want a sort of brownie green, if that makes sense. Now, what have we got here? Well, battle dress is a greeny brown. Greeny brown, brownie green. Battle dress green, it's called. P3. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Put some of this on my palette, just so that I can control the amount that goes on my brush. I do actually think I need another glob of it in there. Right. Okay, so guys, what are you working on? That's the important question of the day always when we do these. What are you working on? Let me know. And yeah, that would be absolutely splendid. All right. Yes. Battle dress green. Perfect for him. Perfect. Oh, I am liking this a lot. He's got a certain look about him which reminds me of the Emperor of Mankind for Warhammer. His face. That's just the model and some artwork I've seen for the Emperor lately. As I told you, I've been watching a lot of lore videos. So when I come to do the shade wash on this, I'm gonna have to do a mixture, I think. There's a kind of browny green one in there. I'm going to mix that with a bit of Agrax. Well, my daughter's job seems to be going well for her. Anyway, she's certainly making new friends, which is great. It's all about meeting people at that age. So I think for my first day, I think I'll wear my suit as I like to suss out the land. Lie of the land. and yeah. Just trying to get his in between his legs, and that is where they have different, like an inner cloak or an inner cloth. Don't want to get them mixed up, so to speak. Haha. Well, if I don't get a character finished today, I will certainly be further along than I was. That much is certain. Yeah. Oh. To switch out brushes for the finer areas, as I often do. So, I think Silas is definitely going to be a firm favourite of mine. I can already tell you which one my daughter will prefer. She will prefer Anne, the sort of warrior nun, because she's into all that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Let him dry off a bit. Absolutely cracking, that was. Absolutely cracking. Good, good, good. Now I think the Alien Queen ready for varnish. Ready for varnish. So weather's been a bit funny lately. We're on a cloudy and sun day. So 1 minute it's cloudy, the next minute it's sun. So like a sun and cloud. Which is odd. I mean, I prefer the sun, as you know, because normally here in Plymouth it rains so much. I just, when the sun comes out, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so all good. I start my new job and all will be well. All will be well. It really will. The universe works out. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I. It's hard to sort of like keep the faith when you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and you don't hear anything. Then you know other people have heard, and it's like, well, there must be a problem with my medical condition then, because used to that kind of thing in the past. Yeah, of course it shouldn't go on, but it does. Yes, it certainly does. I know this, but and I'm still writing my book, by the way, my MS book. Sort of a guide for someone newly diagnosed. I think it'll be beneficial to people. So I'm going to put a gloss varnish over this bit later when this one dries. Oh yes. Cracking model, this alien queen. Cracking model. Cracking toast grommet. Yeah. Ta-da. Excellent. Excellent. I love to get a finished model off the bench. And now I've got this new job, I'm going to be able to stock up with a few supplies. Hobby supplies that I've been a little bit getting short of, especially a few paints and that. Paints and brushes and things like that. So I'll be able to stock up. Okay, saddle up, Apone. Yes, I'll be able to do that. So we are 35 minutes in. Wow. Of course, the dream is still, of course, to be doing this full-time one day. And I'm hoping to be able to do it through the use of tutorials. It's just, having the time to do them, which I will one day, even if it's just in retirement. So I'll be doing it full time, but in retirement. That'll be nice. Not long to go. Not long. Less than 20 years, I think. Wow. Okay. Samson. Okay, I need to work on his anvil. I've got to. So I need Mechanicus Standard Grey. That's what I need, baby. What have I got? Mechanicus Standard Grey. There we are. Do. Mechanicus Standard Grey is pretty darn good. It's a great base grey. actually. I don't know. I'm going to base coat this Mechanica Standard Grey. Ultimately, I want it to be metallic. I think the anvil and the metallic will certainly sit better on a grey base than a white one. Well, a lot of it is white, not all of it, but where I've overpainted accidentally. Nearly got it. So he's carrying an anvil. I would guess then that although he's obviously become like a fighter now, he still finds a use as a blacksmith in the world of the apocalypse. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, that is so good. Now, okay. Like, I really want to get these guys done as well. I need them to have base colours. See, what does he need? He needs the top part of his hat thing. Right, we'll do that. Actually, I need to do his hand because his hand is missing any skin. Right. I'll use the same texture for his hat thing here. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. These fatties. It doesn't really matter what colour you paint these, because as long as it makes sense in your world. Right. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Oh, yes. Right, this guy needs trousers. If you can hear a dog, that's from a building over the way. My dog seems to be okay, since the passing of his sister, which I'm really thankful for. I was so worried about him, whether he'd cope or not. Because some animals, they die not long after, don't they, of heartbreak. But Millie was such an independent force. She was really a force to be reckoned with, and he kind of let her go to her own devices, It's like he knew that she knew what she was doing. I mean, I'm sure he wonders where she's gone, but by and large, he seems fine. No, is anyone else for... yeah. These trousers will be some kind of a leather. That's what they'll have to be. I want to do the footwear and Rakarth flesh for these guys, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a drive over the weekend. I'm gonna take a drive out to the new place where I'll be working, just to have a quick see where the entrance is and so on. Yeah, so that done. I think this can be the shoes that he's wearing on this one. Well, not the shoes, the boots. Yeah. Looking forward to, perhaps making some money on this new role I'm in. It says for the weekend you get a modified rate of pay, which would be nice, more money again. Very good. Oop. Shoes going to be Rhinox hide. Rhinox hide shoes. What are the? It's more like just cloth wrapped around, isn't it? But then these fatties do represent the welfare from society, so they probably would be kind of custom made, I should think. Right. And this fellow, this runner, he's kind of got one boot still on. So what I'm planning on doing, apart from having a blooming good Christmas this next Christmas, so I'm going to try and stock up on a little bit of retirement models. Time for some coffee. Coming on well, 49 minutes, yeah, we're getting there. No, I don't think I'm going to get any character finished today, but definitely getting there. Ooh. This is good. This is really good. It's just a matter of looking at each model and what does it need. I mean, Samson definitely needs some wash. He needs some wash. I'll put some non-oil gloss on his base. I'll get some more. I've got to get the non-oil and the Agrax shade in abundance because go through those like water, don't you? Just putting a little bit on his hammer here too. Excellent. So that you get the washes on. It's always good to get washes on as early as you can because they take so long to dry, don't they? And here's and I washed her yesterday, and that's good. That really is good. Yeah. I might do the hilt of her sword in a gold. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. gold. I don't know what type of gold as yet. I don't know. I just don't know. So many to do here. See, necromancer, yes, he should have black robes. Let that one go for a moment. Alright. Rackon. No, Ruxand Flesh Shade. For his hand. That's the zombie that I need to do the hand on. Yeah. Abominations here. I really don't know what colours. I might have to wash him separately. I mean, his skin and his clothing separately. I think that's going to be the only way. He's got wash on his skin, but he needs other areas, doesn't he? Right, yeah, so the necromancer and the abomination, they pose a problem, as in I just don't know what colours to do them. I've got my bishop model here from Aliens. Just don't know. Just don't know. I've also got 5 Astra Militarum to do. Paint their guns, I suppose. It's all about getting them off the bench, isn't it, I suppose. So I think, right, matte black for the win. Matte black, here you go. Bit of water. And a bit more. Imperial Guardsman. I've got to get a new codex for these guys sometime. My one is well out of date. Yeah, I've still got the old softback one. I haven't got any stats for Catachan Jungle Warriors, and I've got some. I don't know if any of you've seen on Twitter or whatever, but yeah, got a box of Catachan Jungle Fighters, but I don't have any stats for them. So I'm hoping they'll be in an updated codex. Pretty irrelevant really that this is a matte black. They'll all be matte eventually anyway, because I will I will seal them with a matte varnish. So that's gun, I believe. Boots. My wife's doing really well in her new job. She's starting to enjoy it more now because it's that thing, isn't it? You don't really start to enjoy a job until you know what you're doing. She's been there a few weeks now, so she knows what she's doing. So she can enjoy it more. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I mean. So I'll be playing catch up learning again in this new role. See, my last role, you never really got a chance to learn something and then apply it, because every task you did was kind of different. It involved slightly different things. Just making sure hit all the areas here. That's him. I'm wondering what my new team is going to be like. I think the person I'm starting with from my old team, I think we're going to be on the same team, I think. Not sure. Not sure. I've been watching quite a few videos lately, YouTube, different things as well. Subjects I wouldn't normally. I'm looking into trying to improve my video editing skills as well. So looking at that. Looking at all aspects. It occurred to me that I don't fully know my software as much as I should do. So I thought, right, we'll change that. Oh yeah, it's Thursday today. Not that that means anything to you. It's just it's Friday Eve. That's what I used to say. Friday Eve, nearly the weekend. Yay! Ha. Uh-huh. So I'm doing these guys, and then I'm calling it a day. Yeah, because this is it's been quite long enough, I think. Although I know some people that you can go on for a long time. So I'll go on a little bit longer. Why not? Why not? Let's get our stuff done, eh? I'd like to get these guys off the bench and in my regular Imperial Guard army. Like I say, I need to get an updated codex for them. It was good getting the call anyway about my new role. Good to get that. I'll just make sure I've got the handle of that one done. Tomorrow we're getting some new windows fitted. Oh, didn't do his boots. How remiss of me. Yeah, we're getting new windows fitted in our kitchen, so that will be good. Do you know what that means? It means we're not going to have another cold winter in the kitchen. Those windows that are there at the moment, they're just single glazed windows, and they let the wind in, something chronic. You can feel it. Well, be no more of that. No more of that, chap. Which would be good. And I don't start until 8 o'clock on the Wednesday. So that's an hour later than what they would normally start on Wednesday. So it's just going to be a case of training, I would imagine. Yeah, it's just a case of training. wondering how it's going to happen, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I mean, when I started my last role, I literally heading on up to Middlemore, not having a clue where I was going, what I was doing. All became very apparent. I might even have an email about where I park when I finish this. She said she was going to find out for me some stuff. That's the lady at the agency. Things are looking up now. I think this is good. Turning point. I thought they might be going crap again for a while. Your brain sort of plays tricks on you, doesn't it? Yeah, so I think things are finally looking up. It's gonna be awesome. Right, my glasses are coming off now, and zoom out. Oh yeah! Look at that! Look, there we go. All right. So, well, I didn't finish anything. But I've got a big chunk of painting done. One out the way, good. Don't have to apply those colours again. That's good. The zombies, once I get this lot off with the heroes and the abomination and the necromancer, they're going to be quite quick. I'm going to production line them. They'll be gone. And then what I'm looking forward to, excuse me, is what I'm looking forward to is doing my Warhammer stuff then, my Indomitus box set and Imperial Fists, which is the way I think it's going to be. Interesting fact I learnt about Imperial Fists. The two Primarchs that got kind of all information about them redacted, they kind of got expunged from all Imperial records. Well, their Marines got put into other chapters, one of which was the Imperial Fists. So there's something to think about. Strange. Yes, they kept the Marines because they were too valuable. They didn't want to delete them. Kill them, basically. Yes, a grim, dark world, isn't it? It certainly is. Well, like I say, I started my new job on Wednesday, and I've been a bit uptight these last few days. Not knowing what I'm doing, not knowing where my next income is going to come from. But now I do know, and I'm really chuffed to be starting this this new role. So yeah, have to smarten myself up a bit, won't I? Before I do that, haha, smarten myself up a bit, get ready. Yeah, hit the ground running, all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll update you as much as I can, as much as I'm able. This here now, what we do is an important part of my therapy. I feel I always view these video sessions as therapy. It's what they are, and they really help me. Like when I woke up this morning, my legs were in agony, pain from MS in my legs, absolute agony. But since doing this, I can't feel that anymore. It's just gone. It's lovely, lovely feeling. So I hope your projects, whatever it was you was working on, you did say, didn't you? I hope that's gone well, and I hope you continue to do well. I'm going to carry on painting for a bit. God, I saw this yawning. What's that about, eh? I mean, how far have we gone? Oh, I got a quarter of an hour over the hour. Not bad. That's not bad, is it? Not bad, because I can ramble sometimes when I want to. My Imperial Guardsmen, I've done that. Now I've done the black on them, so that's good. I will do the Aquillas on the gun and the helmets. Then the pouches around them, any belts, quick wash, base, done. Seal off the bench. That'll be them done then. That's awesome. That is awesome. There's still some. I've still got Dave on the bench. I'm gonna start doing some work on him at some point again. But there's just so much to do now, and it's a wonderful feeling. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now because I'm rambling on far too much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please check out my Patreon campaign if you want to help support me further. Get me to my dream of doing this for a living. That'd be good. You will get access to exclusive videos. Now, YouTube are changing they're making listed videos private that were uploaded before 2017, I think it is. That's not going to affect me and my Patreon videos at the moment. When it does, I will readdress the situation and I'll address it accordingly. Don't need to worry for the minute. This is how it is, and yeah. So please like if you like, dislike if you dislike. I cannot. Share if you like it, and that will really help get some more traffic to these videos as well. Paint-alongs. I like paint-alongs. I love doing them. Sometimes I got a bit more energy. I try and wait till I got a lot of energy before I can do the Patreon ones, because I like to keep them a bit more upbeat. But days like today, I just can only do these. But thanks for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now.